So we're in the workshop, Triumph Sprint 955. Now this came in because it had been filled with diesel. Ooh. And obviously we did a tank drain, very easy. Lift the tank, you've got manual fuel pump, pumps a rail, pumped all the fuel out, cleaned out the fuel line, and had the airbox and did a change of plugs on it, a little bit of oil down the bores. When we went to put the tank back together, these fuel unions on the side of the Triumph pumps are very corroded. They corrode and the plastic just goes brittle. One of the connectors did break. We had to go to Triumph to get a new one, and once we plugged it all back in, one of the seals was leaking. Worst thing to do, put diesel in your tank, but obviously, schoolboy error, I have done it on my ZX7. So, fresh fuel in it, E5, it all runs lovely. Only thing is obviously it's got an engine light on. When we did have the tank up, we noticed that the fuel gauge, the wires had been broken off, and the customer already knew that. He said, yeah, he said, I just popped the tank. So we're back to the old-fashioned British bikes where you used to have to lift the fuel cap up and swivel the tank around to see how much fuel you got. We didn't have fuel gauges back in the day, but it was meant to be a lovely sunny day today. It's clouds up there. I'm meant to be going to Oakley tonight. So what we're going to do, quick one round the block, because obviously Colin is coming to pick the bike up today. So, hence being no fuel gauge, you'll get a low fuel light. Which is an absolute pain in the bum. But we're going to take it out. We're going to have a quick run round the block. Check everything is working. Now, I did pick up on a couple of things. It's had a new battery on it, because obviously the battery wasn't that good. We have put in a lithium-ion battery. I always say put a lithium in, because if one of these goes flat, you can just charge it up. You don't ruin the cells. You do that with a lead acid or gel battery. Once it's lost its charge, it's not coming back to full power. Lithium ion will, as long as it remembers what the charge is when it first started, which was 100%. We've put the optimizer leads on, so hopefully all good. And she's got a little bit of power there. Now, Rhythmic Biker used to have the Sprinty. I think this was a 1050. So it makes a change, and obviously now I'm a Triumph fan. Makes a change to get out on a big boy. So we're going to hook a left here. We're going to go down the dual carriageway back to the garage. 52,198 on the clock. Bike is running fine. So brand new Iridium plugs in it, which are probably going to be good for about 30,000 miles. So he won't need to do a full service. We have checked the oil was all right. And let's give her a little bit of power. Through the box. A nice steady 55. No stuttering from the engine at all, so she's running sweet as a nut. And we do this on every bike that comes in. Test ride before a service, test ride after. Now obviously we couldn't do this a test ride on this because it was full of diesel, so it was literally straight to the ramp. But we will get it back. I'm going to give this a coat of SF365 for him, just a little bit of anti-corrosion spray on it. But obviously, make sure that when you're filling up, you're putting E5 petrol in, the premium stuff, and you're not putting the rubbish E10 or diesel in your bike. That is a big must. But bike is running absolutely fine through the camera at 30 mile an hour, and only 2 days to go to the ABR festival. Looking forward to that. So I'm leaving Saturday 2 o'clock straight up to the hall, Ragley Hall, to go and have some fun with Peaky Biker Cartwheels, John Dyard McLean, Haggis Whisperer, and all the boys. And I'm also going to catch up with Lee Quince as well and his pack. No, schoolboy error mistake. I went and bought a Saturday ticket only, didn't realise it was a weekend one, and when I obviously checked my ticket, no, you've got to be out by Saturday afternoon. Why? So I've managed to get hold of Lee, and Lee said, no, I've got a weekend ticket, mate, you can just have mine. So Luckily, I've sold my Saturday ticket to someone else, so it's not cost me any extra. Thank God for that. And the best bit is, my weekend ticket has VIP. Thanks, Lee. Much appreciated, mate. Right, what is going on here? As always, someone is parked on the road and no one knows where they're going. Stick your nose in there. I don't know why you're shaking your head, mate. Blame it on the Amazon drivers. Oh, this street is terrible for parking. We need some traffic wardens. But sprint's good. Back to the garage, phone the customer, come get your bike. It is all good. So test ride completed. Let's just see how many videos I can get up between now and the weekend, because I'm at Oakley tonight. Tiger's coming out and we're going to Oakley. In here to the garage. Right, test ride done. Till next time, guys, from RB, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.